Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this episode, there's a whole bunch of news that we need to cover. First of all, it seems like a lot of you guys are asking me what my thoughts on Tether are. So we're going to be going over exactly what the Tether situation is, what you should be doing, and some alternatives to it. We're also going to be talking about some new altcoins that have been rising in the past few weeks and whether or not it's still a good time to invest. On top of that, we got Mark Cuban, who recently got rug pulled, which was really fascinating to hear about. We got Elon Musk making headlines again in the crypto news. And in addition to that, McLaren, yes, the luxury car vehicle company, they actually teamed up with a cryptocurrency as well that you need to know about. And on top of that, towards the end of the video, there's a huge security PSA that we also need to discuss. Now, before we get started with this video, I ask one huge favor, and that's to just gently touch that like button down below. It looks like YouTube has really been suppressing a lot of this crypto content. And as you guys know, if we want the crypto community to continue to grow, we need these videos getting pushed out to other people. It helps out my channel, it helps out other people, it helps out the community, and liking a video is completely free. So thank you all so much again for doing that. With all that being said, let's hop into the computer, see how the market's doing, and then let's talk about some of those key points that I mentioned earlier in this video. All right, guys, so for the crypto market cap, today we're at $1.58 trillion or a 1.47% decrease over the last day. Bitcoin's dominance is currently at 45.35% or a decrease of 0.09% over the day. Not too much fluctuation since we had the report of the Feds and Jerome Powell releasing the statement regarding inflation rates and the overall state of the U.S. economy. Right now, Bitcoin is having a bit of a pullback, and I know many new investors will see this and say, dang it, here we are again, back below $40,000. This sucks. Why is this happening? Well, for the most part, if you are an experienced trader, you'll know and recognize that Bitcoin having these type of pullbacks, especially before the start of the weekend, is completely normal, and it's very healthy for us to continue our growth to the upside. So with Bitcoin going up, around 20% in the last week, pulling back 2 to 3% is completely normal. As you guys know, the stock market is never going to have a vertical line up. It's always going to have its little dips here and there. But overall, if we're still making progress to the upside, we are definitely good. Now, guys, if we take a look at the 24% increase, we have some top cryptocurrencies here. Zinfin is up 29%. Cosmos is up 11.87%. Phantom up 11%. Theta Fuel up 9%. Waves up 9%. And for the most part, we are getting some slight dips too. AMP is having a little bit of a pullback after having an insane week since it got listed on Coinbase, up 92%. So AMP is one of the cryptocurrencies that I wanted to discuss a bit more on this channel because a lot of you guys have been asking me whether or not this is a good time to go in. Shiba Inu seems to be pulling back a little bit, 10% for today, but overall in the week they've been up 10% as well. Is Shiba Inu a cryptocurrency I still recommend? Personally, I know that I'm not investing in it, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to make money with this type of investment. ICP, we're seeing them at $51.98, looking like they have developed a little bit of a support in the $50 range, and if it goes anything lower than that, all I can say is, man, I've been bleeding, and at this point, it's just, I'm numb to the pain. So just a few days ago, Jimmy from CoffeeZilla recently came out with a 30-minute video talking about Tether and some of the controversy behind it. Now, I've been a big fan of this channel. I find it really entertaining, especially the ones where he roasts a lot of these scammers and entrepreneurs. This video sheds a lot of good light. And if you guys have been a part of my inner circle, you guys know that we released these reports and we talked about this situation several weeks back. Maybe it's been a month or so back. So what I'm going to say with regards to the Tether situation is that I do agree that there are a lot of exploits or a lot of shady things going on with this cryptocurrency, but this doesn't mean that the entire cryptocurrency market is flawed in general. The beauty about crypto is that you have many other options. It just so happens to be by choice because Tether is one of the oldest and first cryptocurrencies in the stablecoin market to come out. So aside from USD Tether, you can invest into other stablecoins in order to reserve and grow your wealth. So the question that I've been getting asked a lot is, Brian, if USD Tether is not on your list, then what stablecoin do you recommend? So the first one that I recommend is actually going to be Gemini USD. So the Gemini dollar is stable and fully backed. So it's a 1-to-1 USD backed stablecoin, and it always converts to exactly $1 at Gemini. What's also important to know about this is that anytime they get money in their Gemini stablecoin, they have $1 to pair up against this. On top of that, they are regulated and insured. So Gemini is a US company regulated by the New York Department of Financial Services. GUSD reserves are eligible for FDIC insurance up to $250,000 per user while custodied with State Street Bank and Trust. On top of that, transparently audited, so no compromises. USD reserve audits are published monthly by an independent registered accounting firm, and the Ethereum smart contract has been audited by Trail of Bits, a leading information security research and development firm. There are zero fees when you buy or sell GUSD through Gemini. It's also considered programmable money, so they run off the Ethereum ERC20 token, and it's ready to use. They are fast, and on top of that, they are fully transparent. So they actually publish all of their information, whether it's a security audit, the smart contract, the white paper, and they have monthly reports that you can check out online, visible to the public as well. Now, you don't need to sign up for Gemini in order to use their token, but in case you do, I have a link down below in the description that's going to give you, I believe, $10 or $15 if you sign up using my link. You can also check out BlockFi. So BlockFi actually, on top of that, gives you additional interest. So with Gemini USDC, they're going to give you 8.6% APY on your earnings. So if you don't want any type of volatility with your cryptocurrency, you can go ahead and export all of your cryptocurrency into your BlockFi account. And with there, you don't have to do anything else. Automatically, you're going to start earning interest on the money that you have. So this beats out any type of savings account. I wouldn't touch a savings account right now with a 10-foot pole, only because you're not earning any type of interest with it. And as you guys know, with the inflation reports, you're literally losing out on money if cash is sitting in your bank account. All right, guys, on top of that, we got to talk about AMP, because a lot of people have been asking me what the move with AMP is. So the in-house token of cryptocurrency payments app Flexa, or AMP, has hit new all-time highs after being listed on the major exchange Coinbase. Flexa, which describes itself as the first ever digital currency payment option for brick and mortar retail, aims to offer a blanket solution for cryptocurrency acceptance and spending. Its previous infrastructure token, FlexaCoin, was converted to AMP late last year as part of an overhaul. The replacement appeared to fare better than the original, almost instantly rising throughout 2021 from a starting value of just 0.006 cents, year-to-date gains of around 1,700%. Now, we've seen other cryptocurrencies having the same type of move in actually rebranding themselves. So take as an example, Polygon or Matic. They went ahead and had a restructure as well, where they changed their token name, and then almost instantly they started doing well on top of the developments and the upgrades they were making to their project. Now, this is what you really have to focus on, and this is one of my favorite bullish aspects of AMP. Flex has already partnered with Canadian multinational e-commerce company Shopify. When the latter announced that it would expand its payment features to all Facebook and Google merchants this week, AMP cemented its ongoing bull run, jumping 25% in the past 24 hours alone as exchange Coinbase launched trading. And as you guys can see on this trading view graph, they have really been taking off. In late May, US food and retail chain Sheetz confirmed that it would begin accepting Bitcoin payments using Flexa services. Since launching Flexa just over 2 years ago as the first ever digital currency payment option for brick and mortar retail, we've scaled to support more than 41,000 merchant locations across the US. Now, unlike most other cryptocurrencies where it seems like everyone's just trying to build on top of what Ethereum is doing, adding additional protocols, upgrades, and layers to the smart contract dev world, I believe right now any type of cryptocurrency that has that connection with the real life use case of the world. A strong example of this being AMP. I do believe that there's going to be a lot of high potential for it, but anytime you see these type of run-ups, I do not recommend you to FOMO into these investments, because there will always be a pullback. There will always be another opportunity to enter these type of cryptocurrencies, especially a few weeks after it gets listed and the hype begins to die down. Now, I can't predict exactly what's going to happen with AMP in the next month or so, but based on the fundamentals, I believe in a long-term hold, they're going to be bullish, and I do recommend adding this to your watch list as well. All right, guys, now on top of that, Mark Cuban recently got hit by a DeFi rug pull. So the bottom has fallen out of Titan, part of a multi-chain, partial collateralized algorithmic stable chain ecosystem from Iron Finance, and billionaire DeFi investor Mark Cuban's wallet may have fallen with it. The price of Titan fell to zero, prompting Iron Finance to call for all holders to withdraw liquidity from the pools after being hit by what is called a bank run. Mark Cuban responded in a tweet here. Cuban rugged CT, or himself got rugged on Iron Finance, which is the rug pulled cryptocurrency, and he replied, "I got hit like everyone else. Crazy part is I got out, though they were increasing the TVL, which is a total value locked, enough, then bam. So with this cryptocurrency, it was actually around $60 before going to a near time zero. I actually read some terrible horror stories on Reddit and over on crypto Twitter where individuals kept doubling down hundreds of thousands of dollars thinking that it's going to go back up, but it fell all the way to zero. So I don't expect a lawsuit to happen from this, but I do believe we're going to see a lot more attention and probably more regulations in the future. Now, due to the nature of cryptocurrency and being in the early stages, we have been seeing a lot of rug pulls happen earlier this year. And that's why I say you have to be skeptical about a lot of these smaller low cap projects because you never know when they're going to do that. So for anyone who is a new investor, you never heard of rug pull before, here is the exact definition. So a rug pull is a malicious maneuver in the cryptocurrency industry where crypto developers abandon a project and run away with investors' funds. Rug pulls usually happen in the DeFi ecosystem, especially based on DEXs or decentralized exchanges where malicious individuals create a token, list it on a DEX, and then pair it with a leading cryptocurrency like Ethereum. Once a significant amount of unsuspecting investors swap their Ethereum for the listed token, the creators then withdraw everything from the liquidity pool, driving the coin's price to zero. Now pay attention to this. The coin's creators may even create a temporary hype around Telegram, Twitter, and other social media platforms and initially inject a substantial amount of liquidity into their pool to cultivate investor confidence. Rug pulls thrive on DEXs because these type of exchanges allow users to list their tokens for free and without audit, unlike in centralized cryptocurrency exchanges. Furthermore, creating tokens on open source blockchain protocols like Ethereum is easy and free. Malicious actors use these two factors to their advantage. Now, I don't think anyone wakes up and says, hey, I want to get rug pulled today. This is the day where I want to lose all of my money. This is just the nature of cryptocurrency, and this is why I don't like to promote any type of smaller coin. In order to reduce that risk, you just have to realize that anytime you invest into a project, set a limit stop, okay? This means anytime the price fluctuates downwards, you will automatically sell your investment just in case it does happen to be a rug pull. So Bitcoin Magazine went ahead and tweeted, Kraken CEO, Bitcoin is greener than critics say. I think Elon has some more studying to do. And Elon Musk said, based on what data? So a little bit of context about the situation. Bitcoin Magazine, first of all, they're one of the original publications in the Bitcoin world, coming out in 2012, first co-founded by Vitalik Buterin, who is also Ethereum's co-founder. Elon Musk seems to be very stubborn and persistent about his stance. So Bitcoin Magazine came out with this amazing article right here, breaking down his tweet initially, which started the entire crypto market crash. And they pretty much dissected it word for word, going through different points, bringing up additional sources from reputable resources and firms. So you have to realize that even with a situation like this where Elon Musk is still standing by his own stance, we're getting more and more research now showing that it is literally the opposite of his stance, saying that Bitcoin is bad for the environment. Now, guys, I highly recommend you to check out this article. I'm not going to go over it in this video. Otherwise, we're going to make this a 30 to 40 minute long episode, but check it out. It will be listed down below in the description where you can do just a little bit of research and to see exactly where the context of this entire premise stands for in terms of the actual data and research of renewable energies. So McLaren Racing also announces new multi-year technical partnership with Tezos. McLaren Racing is going to build an NFT fan experience platform on energy-efficient blockchain network. McLaren Racing has selected Tezos, the world's most advanced blockchain, to become the team's official technical partner in a new multi-year technical partnership across Formula One, IndyCar, and esports. McLaren will use the energy-efficient and upgradable Tezos network to create a NFT platform with fan experience at heart. Tezos is an open source blockchain for assets and applications, and it's continuously evolving blockchain that upgrades itself through efficient on-chain governance. McLaren will build a dedicated platform that brings its illustrious racing heritage and renowned driver lineups across its multiple teams to offer an unrivaled NFT fan experience. For Tezos and McLaren, sustainability through innovation is key. Embracing clean NFTs and energy-efficient networks ensure that the impact of this new medium to share creative expression is not offset by unnecessarily high energy consumption. Now, even with good news like this, it looks like there's still a lot of FUD underlying a lot of the purposes behind these partnerships, trying to emphasize the fact that cryptocurrency is not good for the environment, that it's still terrible. And that is all what I believe started because of Elon Musk and his tweet. If there is FUD about cryptocurrency, anything that's legitimate is fair game. But anytime it's something about renewable energy where an individual who literally has a different stake, having a different objective, or having other alternative reasons on why he would want to push this type of fake FUD out, you know, you got to realize it does get a little annoying, and I'm sure as investors, you guys feel the same way as well. So the last article I want to talk about was scammers mailing out fake hardware wallets to victims of Ledger data breach. A little while back, Ledger had a data breach where hackers are able to get in and have the identity of customers for Ledger. And what's been happening lately is that they've been mailing out fake Ledger products with this fake email right here coming from the CEO of Ledger. And you can obviously tell it's a fake letter. Just look how it looks a little crusty. Message by Ledger's CEO, dear Ledger client. Oftentimes it's going to have your name on there. And they're saying that for security purposes, they sent you a new device that you must switch to keep your device safe. This is why with Ledger, anytime you guys want to buy physical hardware wallet, never buy from a third-party company. I never even buy from Amazon. I buy straight from that company instead. You guys can also see the back of a fake Ledger device here compared to the real one. And what's happening is as soon as you move your money or your storage over into these fake ledgers, what may happen is that a lot of these hackers already have the public wallet string. And as soon as you deposit money into it, virtually they're going to take it offline. They're going to export that amount. And that's how you lose all of your hard-earned savings. You also have to realize with these Ledger devices, many individuals who use them are oftentimes going to put a significant amount of money. This is going to be like your life savings or money that you never want to be discovered. So the big lesson to learn from this is whenever you're buying a physical hardware device, always make sure you're buying it from the legitimate source. If you guys check out my link down below in the description, I only link to Ledger's website. I will never link to an Amazon storefront or an Amazon FBA link with it at all. This is straight to Ledger. You're going to make sure you get the authentic version. And anytime you get a email that looks a little sus or you get a letter in the mail, just always think it's fake first and then do your due diligence and follow up with it, or even email the company and ask them, hey, did you guys send this letter out, or see if they came out with a press release on it as well. All right, guys, thank you so much again for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below the secret passphrase. We'll just do security for this episode. Don't forget to check out Webull, listed down below in the description, where you can get up to 2 free stocks, one valued up to $1,800 after you deposit $100 into the app. On top of that, check out BlockFi. If you use my link, you can earn additional interest on your crypto. You get better purchase rates than you do with other exchanges like Coinbase. And on top of that, they're going to give you a welcome bonus when you use my link down below with free Bitcoin. I've also been getting a lot of requests, guys, on our Patreon group, when that's going to open up, what the announcement is on that. We have been sold out on spots for the past few weeks, but I do plan on opening some additional spots soon enough. So guys, follow me over on there, and I will be announcing some openings very, very shortly. Thank you all so much again for watching this video, and until next time, take care and peace out.